I think it's not that easy. Yes, a few seconds, please, 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 please. Maybe you can hear how actually my heart is beating. Hi guys, my name is Anna. I hope you know that, but if you don't, I have my Telegram channel, which is completely free, and we trade together right there on binary options. I have 12 signals a day in my Telegram channel, so just proceed, check it out, and let's go. Hi guys, here's me Anna. I am just right here on the Quotex platform. Today we're going to be testing this strategy, which I don't recommend from the beginning. I know in many cases I'm just like, let's see how it's going to be working, but I've been testing it and I'm just showing it for a change. I want you just text me just to help me how I can improve that strategy. I know that sounds like a little bit, you're an expert. Yeah, I know, but I just want you to communicate with me, to get involved with my tradings, and sometimes actually from some of the answers, I take ideas and make my videos. So, comment it. Okay guys, let us of course start in with all the setups. We're gonna be choosing 1 minute interval for the tradings, you know, with the day trading. That's my favorite one. 311 and 15 seconds candles, which is extremely beautiful and extremely easy to trade. Maybe 30 seconds is my favorite, but 15 seconds is my second favorite. And of course we are with all these currency pairs. So now gonna be finishing with the indicators. Bears power, and copy the period, copy and paste that. Williams, which I don't know why, but my latest experience with that indicator and the fractal, my latest experience with that indicator has been beautiful. It's been really, really helpful, and even in some strategies, I've been trusting it more than MACD. And you know how that actually, that matters. Okay, let's go. I feel a little bit sick and my head is a little bit like in the clouds. So if you're gonna be just asking yourself what's going on, what's wrong with her, I'm like, I don't know, I'm on the edge of having some flu or something like that. So just pardon me all my mistakes. Look at that. I just want to explain why I made what I made, and I would like to explain it after I got it as a profit, so that would make some sense. But anyway, my expectation right there, and you may see that the Williams and the Bears power right there with this type of period just kind of repeating, and that's bad and that's good at the same time. We are catching and catching and catching and catching this rising, and please a little bit more up, a little bit. And I must say, in this type of combination where we have almost the same indicators, no Williams, no Bears power, gonna be perfectly working, because you know that you need to find 3 indicators at least based on the different bases, and that's how you can actually be profitable. Okay. I never explained how I actually got my last profit, but I don't know, maybe that was the experience, because with this type of strategy, if I'm being honest, all you need is your intuition and experience. But there it's kind of easier. So we have 2 options, or that's going to be the just repeating of this pattern. So we got downward, then we get upward, or it's going to be the big break-in and we're going to get upward, and that's going to be endlessly. So in both of the cases we are fine with the prognosis. The only thing that we can see, and right there I must say that the Williams and the Bears power are kind of different, and that's why that situation is way better than the previous one. And Williams just showing to us that we are kind of at the bottom, and from the bottom we're gonna jump. From the bottom we usually rise, so that's how we just expect that chart to get upward, and I need it. Yes, a few seconds, please, 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 please. Thanks God. I almost got a heart attack. And plus my microphone right now on my heart, so maybe you can hear how actually my heart is beating. That's so romantic. And it's beating and trying just stop. And here, raise it. I don't know, it seems like it's not gonna be so informative because, just as I told you, this combination of the Williams and the Bear's power is, it's bad. So we're not gonna be just trying to invent something to get some theory from it. No, it's just me trying to handle this market and to get it as a profit, because it's the video that I'm gonna upload on my YouTube. So I am trying as hard as I can. And that's gonna be actually the first thought that you had from this chart. So that's the peak, and we're gonna get downward. You can see the orange candles, and it's kind of long, 15 seconds candles, right? Don't forget. But I think it's not that easy. What about the indicator? Which of it is truly helpful? None of it. None of it. Oh, thank God. Now we can see it. Now we can see it. I don't know, it's just doesn't seem like falling. So for me it was like rising. And now it's falling. So that was, now I can say that was the stage, that was the plateau, that was the point where the two opposite directions are meeting, and that's why we are at the same level. I know, the first impression from it, that's the big upward tendency. We're gonna be rising. We're truly gonna be rising, just flying upward. But the thing is, look at the Bear's power, and actually look at the Williams. Somehow that's the peak. Somehow that's the ceiling. Somehow we are just, we just don't have space. That's it. And plus, look at the fractal. First time for that trading. We had this repeating of this endings, of this upward. So this is gonna be enough. And again, this is gonna be enough. This is not gonna get further. This is not gonna get upper. And we had these signs before. And if you can count more fractals being like, that's enough of the upward, that means nothing. But in some of the cases, you may see the chart are not trying to get that high. So we actually have some, I don't know, some borders, some problems with that. And if you have nothing more to analyze, you can count it. And finishing this disaster. This disaster, which called strategy based on the fractal Bear's power and the Williams, we actually could find kind of easy and nice situation that we can actually easy read, it easy understand, and that's why we are getting completely opposite. And I must say, indicators were showing us that, but if you're gonna be following all these previous candles and all that type of, I don't know what's that exactly, rising or falling, you may see that the candle's been actually switching, and that's okay, that's fine. But definitely we had the bottom and we're trying to get upwards. So this is definitely nothing specific about that. Okay. Rising, rising, rising. 5 seconds. So, and it has started to threat us. It has started to show us that we are in the beginning maybe of the opposite trend, but we were just fine. We were just so correct. This one were easy, but just in the middle of it, that was a little bit nervous period. That's it. And that's it, and that's done just as we predicted. That's been kind of bad. Even with these 15 seconds candles, I can't imagine what would be with the 10 seconds candles. That would be the suicide, if I'm being honest. But guys, if you are still into it, if you want to get more and better strategies, you know that you can find all the videos, of course, here on my YouTube, that's for sure. But additional info in my Telegram channel, signals, signals, and signals, where we actually trying to gather that profit together.